Do you really know me? Do you really know who I am? Since you don't know me, let me introduce myself. I am that girl born and raised with just a mother. Not a father, but a mother, and she already had one son, which meant I had an older brother. 4 years later, born was a sister. Her name, what's the importance of a name? She was born by another mister. Different dads is what we had. One mom, 3 boys. Boys, they called them because they were childish. Wouldn't pay no child support. They were too busy with the other kids that they couldn't afford. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many more, Dad? How many more? But would you know that from just looking at me? Do you really know me? Do you really know who I am? Living in a house where I thought I had no voice in public, never saying anything. Quick, hide behind mom, stranger saying hello. I don't know who it is, don't know what to do, don't know where to go. Very shy from a look of an eye, but you see me as a leader, saying and singing with the voice that I have now, not afraid, but if I didn't tell you that and I was just me, what would you say? Nothing, because it's Tiana you would see. Do you really know me? Do you really know who I am? In middle school, where you didn't see much of the 3 C's, choice, culture, and color, and a few others selected out personally. It was me and him and her and her and him. It was like a bag of popcorn that didn't pop all the way through. You look in the bag and what do? You see white. Take a bite, it didn't feel right. You got a kernel. Out of place, out of context, out of color. Do you really know me? Do you really know who I am? High school rolls around and now I see mostly brown. Light brown, 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 white brown, Latina brown, black brown, Somali brown, Asian brown, red. Red is the color shed in just the first few months of 2010. And 2010 is not even close to the number of tears shed by the mom who just lost her son to gang violence on the streets or by the police. And the letters G, U, N are the letters that killed my daddy in 2006. 12 to 18 times in the back, crack, head nearly severed, open casket, sad family, 7 kids. Malika, Abray, Taraya, Roderick, Xavier, Jessica, Tiana. Disaster. Do you really know me? Do you really know who I am? Now it's later days. Everyone around me having a baby, popping out kids like I used to pop Tic Tacs I got in the pack. For me, it's hard seeing kids have kids. Just use protection or don't have sex. You could be walking around, head down, belly popped out. You can't even see his shoes. Now you choose. You won't even know your baby's face. You won't even know your baby's race. Race. What is your race, they ask me. And what do I say? Do I say I'm so hood so they think I'm black? Do I tell them I'm Caucasian so they think that I am white? Do I say soy Mexicana so they think that I am Mexican? Or do I tell them I'm Tiana? I'm black, white, Mexican, purple, blue, brown, happiness, no sadness, no frowns? Do you really know me? Do you really know who I am? People see me, and what do they see? Thick thighs, brown eyes, and the clothes I wear. Even my hair is important to them. What they don't see is what's inside, the sorrow in my eyes, the pain in my heart. Behind this face, I've shown disgrace to my family. What they don't see is lost jobs, dying family, moving from home to home, abusive relationships, and the lack of food. What they don't see are the cries that I've let out, the doubt that I will be just like my mom, 3 kids, 3 boys. But I pray to God that he saves me. My Alpha, my Omega, mi Dios, my God, my Savior, he saves me. He saved me. He saved my mom, my dad, my aunt, the little brother or sister I could have had, and he will save me because he knows who I am, right? Hopefully, let me get on my knees and pray that I have a home, family, kids, my life, that I'm a great wife. That's what I want, and that's what I'll have. I'm not gonna end up like my mom or my dad. I will be glad. But this is only half of my story. Do you really know me? Do you really know who I am? Since you do not know me, let me introduce myself. I am that girl born and raised with just a mother. Not a father, but a mother, and she already had one son, which meant I had an older brother. Do you really know me? Do you really know who I am? Do you really know that I am me?